Hey everyone, welcome back. It is my monthly favorites. This is for August. I'm a late little girl over here because I use the same products. I don't know why my voice just was like, I use the same products the whole month of August, really. And I feel like I kind of told you most of them in my favorites video. But the thing is I was realizing I still hadn't unpacked the bag of the most of the makeup that I had been wearing all of July and August. So I thought I would just show you like what's in this bag, because I pretty much wore all of this stuff the entire time, and it was like my favorites, like some of my absolute favorites. And so I'm just gonna call this like my August favorites, what's in my beauty bag. I don't know, because this is what's in the travel bag. This is the only stuff I took to Michigan. It's pretty much the stuff that I wore quite consistently. Some of the products I did talk about in previous videos, but you know what, we're just gonna go through it even really. I was about to say we're gonna go through it quickly, but y'all know that I was about to lie to you because I don't do anything on YouTube quickly. Says the girl who just posted a 40-minute cosmetics video. So anyways, I'm just gonna go over and not try and spend too much time on each product because I'm not trying to keep you here for 40 minutes again. But I just want to show you because everything in this bag I pretty much recommend, and I think it's amazing, and it was like a favorite of mine for the month, and it was like what I used pretty much. So before we get into the products, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. That will make sure that all of my videos show up in your feed. And crap, okay, I forgot one of the palettes. I'm just gonna tell it to you. It's the Jouer Springtime in Paris palette. I used that so much. I've been using it actually a ton. I've done a lot of looks with that palette, like that are some of my favorite looks, because it has some really pretty, it's all matte. No, it's not all matte, is it? No, it's not. It has these really beautiful mauve shades in it, and I just love it. They're so pigmented. That palette is the best. If you want to purchase the palette, I don't know, it was like a springtime thing, but I do think they still have it on their website. Honestly, I would get it now. I bought a backup because it is my favorite. It's one of my favorite palettes. It just performs so well. So I use that all the time, but that's in the other room right now, and I don't feel like getting up because I'm sort of lazy. So anyways, that palette, if you do ever want to purchase it, I do have a Jouer discount code. It's Lola15 off. If you use that, you get 15% off. These are the palettes that I brought with me to Michigan and that I use consistently. The Narcissus palette, which I did do a video on this palette, I absolutely love it. I think the shades are buttery, creamy. That has some really pretty like bronze shades right here that I use. This is like a really beautiful taupe shade, a pretty gold, like some really gorgeous transition colors. And then this highlight shade was like pretty much the only thing I used on my inner corners, which PS, pop that little puppy right here. Pretty much the only thing I used on my inner corners like the whole summer almost. I seriously, I love this palette. The Loaded palette, did I say what it was? I just love it. It's definitely a must-have. I used the Mercier Artist palette. I love this palette. You guys know I talk about it all the time. You're probably sick of hearing it, but I take it when I travel. I love the Fresco shade. I never get tired of the Vanilla Nuts, and I only say that because I like to say the word Vanilla Nuts. And the Truffle and Espresso Bean are really great colors, plus it has some really pretty purples in it. This is always like a must-have palette for me. You guys, I used the Subculture palette a ton. I gave it way more shots. I'm actually wearing that on my eyes today. I'm wearing the Adorn shade right here, which is like a bronzy shade. I did do a video using that shade. The only thing different on my look right here from that look was I used the Access and stuff, the teal colors on my lash line in that video, and I don't have them on my lash line here. I've been using Roxy Fudge New Wave Edge. I used Rowdy today on my upper lash line instead of a liner. I just smudged that out. I like this palette. It's trickier to work with. I do like the color selection. I mean, I'm just tapping my brush in like tink and then blending it because you get so much product, but I really do like this palette. I know it's a controversial one. Then the Modern Renaissance, that's just one that I always travel with. This is a great neutral, warm palette. It's not really neutral, but it's very, very warm. I can't wait for fall looks because I'm gonna yank this out again and do some fall looks with it. But I go into Raw Sienna Burnt Orange. I've been doing very minimal makeup for a while. Minimal on the daily basis of just like fresh eyes is really what I'm liking. I'm not even putting mascara on my lower lash line recently. I think I do today, but I'm just doing like white nude in the waterline and fresh eyes, like just a shade in the crease, some mascara, brows, and like really just going very, very minimal. Sometimes I'm not even putting any eyeshadow on, I'm just doing mascara. I've just liked that this summer especially. Honestly, I feel like the older I get, my eyelids kind of are getting crinklier and hoodier, and so you just sometimes have to change things up. So I've kind of been doing that recently, but you know, I'm not trying to lie to you that I didn't wear, you know, full makeup several days, and you know, I kind of just went between all those palettes. So that's what I did this summer with the palettes. Okay, let's talk about some of the products I use on my eyes. I used up this Benefit Air Patrol. I love this. I'm gonna have to repurchase this. This is great when you're wanting to prime your eyes. For eyeliners, I kind of just went between, these three. This is a purple shade from Lottie London, AM to PM. I love it. I love these. This purple shade is just a really beautiful, vibrant purple shade. So I used that, and then I used my NARS Rue Bonaparte, which is a nude. And then this is Costa Riche from MAC. It's like a really pretty warm brown shade. So those are the liners that I used, but I mainly used either the purple one from Lottie London or I used this NARS one because I like to wear nude in my waterline. Like, that's just what I've been preferring. Today I'm not, but I usually always do because I think it makes my eyes look more awake. I think it's a fresher look, especially for my particular eyes. For liquid liners, I stuck with the Tarte Precision Longwear Lights Camera Lashes liner and then the Kat Von D Tattoo liner. Honestly, I was looking for my other Tarte liner. I like that one more. I think it's called the Tarte's liner. I can't find it. But these two did just fine. I honestly didn't wear liquid liner a lot this summer, but I did use those two, so I just figured I would share it. I've been wearing a lot of this mascara right here, and then also this Essence one I brought with me, but I pulled it out because that was like something that I pulled out and just didn't put back in the bag because I meant to unpack that bag, quite frankly, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But this Superhero mascara from IT Cosmetics, this has been like one of my favorites. I love that. They just came out with the Superhero liner, which is going to be a must-have for me. So I love this mascara. It gives a lot of volume, but I love the Essence one. It's a really great price. I would say between the two of them, they're very, very similar, and you can get the Essence for like $3.99. But this is a great mascara. I've been wearing the All Hours foundation from YSL a lot, but I've talked about that a lot. So, and I've also talked about this Jouer Forever foundation. I love this. I have the shade 021, which is very, very yellow tone, but in the summer it worked for me until I wasn't like tan anymore, and then it was too dark. But I also always take with me this Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover because I add just like a drop of it to a lot of foundations if I do want extra coverage, because this is super full coverage. So I always take that, and I have this in the shade Creamy Vanilla, so those are like my go-tos. To that combination, I always like to add a little bit of dewiness, so I use the Marc Jacobs Dewdrops. These are in Dew You. I loved these this summer. These are just so beautiful to wear alone, to add into your foundations. It's just a gorgeous highlight. Like I said, I mean, you can wear it alone. Like, look at that highlight. It's just beautiful. It smells really good. You can use it on your collarbone or anything. Like, it's just such a pretty, pretty highlight, and it also, I just love the scent of it. I love the scent of it. So I add that into my foundations. I also just used it like with a beauty blender and like tap it on my cheeks, and it gave me like a really nice glow. I highly recommend these if you can. I'm pretty sure they're still in store, but I do know it's a limited edition collection, but this product is just so good. This NARS liquid foundation, I love this. This is in the shade Orgasm. This is the liquid blush. You just shake it up and then squeeze a little dollop out. A little dollop will do. Like, what's that? A little dollop of daisy? Like, just a little dollop will do you. I take a stippling brush and then I just kind of blend it on the cheeks. This is such a beautiful blush color. I love the way they look. I love the product. You think like right here, maybe that doesn't give enough, but it gives plenty of color to the cheeks. It looks beautiful. I love it so much. And I find that I can get away with wearing this, topping it with a product, which I'll show you what I also topped it with. But I feel like I can get away with this and just, I don't even have to top it because it just blends in the skin so beautifully. I really love this product. I've heard a few people say that they don't like it, and I'm like, you obviously aren't seeing what I see in it, but it's so beautiful. It has a little bit of a shimmer in it. It's such a pretty product, and I love the way it wears and lays on the skin. I always take with me the Charlotte Tilbury blushes, like always. Every time I travel, I always take them, and it makes me fall even more and more in love. This is Love Glow. This is like the one that I have to take. It's a beautiful, pretty pink color, and it does, like, I'm just going to show you it on top of that blush because that's how I wore it. But it just like gives your skin this like beautiful pink glow. I think that this color is like very flattering because it's not too pink, but it just is like gives the skin this really pretty look. I love that. I also brought this Natasha Denona Duo Glow. This is in the color Alba, which is like the peachy color, the peachy shade. So I wanted to bring like a pink blush, a pinky blush, a peachy blush, and this is just like, I can't even tell you. It's just like the glow is unbelievable. Do you see that? Like, oh, I love it so much. Obviously I have it on top of that Marc Jacobs highlighter, but it is just like this peach with gold shimmer. I love it so much. This blush from MAC was, I think they have these blushes, this blush color in particular. They do have it as a single. This is the Extra Dimension blush in At Dusk. It's such a pretty pink color. It's light and it just lays on the skin really well. I mean, it looks like it's not going to give you a lot of color, but hang on, let me get a better swatch here. But it really does. I'm just going to put it right here on my hand. Right there. It's just like, it gives you this like baby doll look. I love this because it's easy to kind of build it up and really give like a soft build. Like, it just gives like a soft doll like look. It's not completely matte. It's like that really nice, I would call it satin. It's satin, but it's more matte than satin, but the product is just applies so beautifully. So I love this. Like I said, you can get that single as a blush just in Mac's line, but I used, this is like the duo that came with a highlighter. It's the Nutcracker Sweet Peach Face Compact, and I just have used this so much. Like, you can even see, like, it's dented. There's a dent in it, which is saying a lot for me since I have 1,000 blushes. I don't know if I have 1,000, but I'm sure I probably do. Sad. Also, I used this from Urban Decay to set under my eyes. I love this product. I love it. It is the Illuminizer Translucent Pressed Beauty Powder. It's really great. It sets the face, but I really like it for under the eyes because it gives like a little bit of a glow, but not too much. It's definitely one of my favorite under eye setting powders. For highlighter or for bronzers, I stuck with this from Hourglass. This is the Radiant Light Luminous Bronze Light. I love this one. It's perfect for the summertime, and this formula just blends in flawlessly because it's like that baked product, and it just kind of gives you this like inner glow, like bronzy glow. I just love this, especially in the summertime. Another bronzer that I took with me is, this is from Cover FX. This is the Sunlit or whatever bronzer drops. This is really nice because it's light. The color is just so perfect because it's not too dark, but it works to get, it's right here. It like works because I'm super fair, but it will give me like this really pretty tan, natural bronziness to my skin, and then I apply a bronzer on top of it, and I just love how natural and really glowy it makes my skin look. For highlighter, another highlighter that I brought besides the one that came in that matte compact, this is from MAC as well. This is the Extra Dimension Highlight in Double Gleam. I love this. It is a shabam highlight for you. Like, I'm wearing a highlight right now, but let me just go ahead and put this on too, because I mean, who's gonna stop me? I love this highlight. It's like one of those that every time I wear it, I'm like, I love you. I love you so much. You just work for me. So, and I mean, this highlight will last you forever because you literally just need a little bit. It's also a great inner corner or under the brow bone highlight. It's beautiful. I love this product. Okay, I took this Kapari Lip Love. This kept my lips super hydrated. I love this, highly recommend it. It smells really good like coconuts. What else do we have in here? For under eye concealers, I always take the First Aid Beauty Triple Remedy. This is in fair medium. It instantly brightens, depuffs, smooths out. This has like a color corrector in it, a peach salmon color corrector in it. I don't talk about this product often, but I use it every single day. It feels great. It color corrects. This is like a must-have in my beauty routine. I love this product. Like I said, it feels so good. It instantly works, then it over time works. It has caffeine in it, so you just put a little bit under your eyes and you smooth it out with the metal part of the applicator, like the metal applicator, and it just really like instantly like makes your eyes feel so much better. The two concealers that I took that I use pretty consistently because I'm trying to kind of use them up is, this is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer Complete Coverage Concealer. I used it in the color Fair. I love this concealer. I also used MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and then I used a By Terry concealer, and I took that out and I forgot to put it back in. But I brought along these three to kind of play between. And I love MAC Pro Longwear. That's like one I will always have. I really do like this one. But it's very hydrating for your under eyes. So if you don't need that much hydration, like, you definitely have to set it or it will crease like hardcore because it is so hydrating. Okay, for my brows, I took the Precisely My Brow from Benefit. I love this. This is like one of my holy grail brow pencils. I have it in the shade 3. And then this is from Maybelline. This is the Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. I love this. This brow gel is the best. It's like the perfect color for me. I have the blonde one and it just sets the brows so perfectly. This is one of the best products. This combination together like has been helping my brows so much because I always need help with my brows. Okay, let's talk lip products and then we're done. I use this Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. Pretty much that and this It Cosmetics Nude Your Lips But Better in Buff Nude. I went between the two of those and then used this lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury in Very Victoria. If you don't have this lipstick, you're missing out on life. You're missing out on good things in life. This is the perfect lipstick. It's the perfect color. It's the perfect formula. It's basically, like I'm saying, perfect. With the Charlotte Tilbury Nude Liner Iconic Nude, this combination is the lifetime goal of your lips. Or this It Cosmetics Your Lips But Better in Buff Nude is like pretty much where it's at. So between those two, I think they're priced very similarly. These are both amazing liners. This It Cosmetics one will stay on your lips until the end of time. But this lipstick in Very Victoria, just please go buy it. Please go buy it. And then this is the ColourPop Click liner, or I think it's Click, yep. Okay, this is like the prettiest orange shade. I wanted to wear like orangey lips on my trip, so I brought my favorite YSL lipstick. This is the YSL Rouge Pure Couture in 13. This is my favorite combination. I love this combination. If I want to wear bright lips, I wear minimal eye makeup in this bright orange lip, and it just screams summer to me. Summer's over. I know we're in fall. I also brought Jeffree Star Celebrity Skin Liquid Lipstick. I love that shade. And then this shade from L'Oreal in Matte Garoon. I love this color. It's just a really pretty Barbie pink color, but I use it with like a nudie lip liner. I've been loving these lip liners from L'Oreal. This one, I talked about one in another favorites, but this one is Mastermind, but Mastermind. Oh, I need to sharpen it. Crap, I can't show you the color, but it's like this really, really pretty, sort of like mauve shade. It's beautiful, but it like brings this down from being so super pink. I like the combination. And then what else do we have? And then I took this Pirates of the Caribbean from Lorac Cosmetics, and this is in Trident, which is a gorgeous like peachy shade. The packaging on this is really stupid, but the color is so beautiful that I get over it. But that's like a pretty peachy neutral shade, and I just, every time I wear it, I get compliments because the formula is really great as well, and it will stay on the lips. And then it has like a gloss on the other side that's like this peachy gloss that goes really well with it. Also, I brought this in Loyalist. These are the Maybelline Matte Super Stay Matte Inks. I love these. I love them. This shade in Loyalist is just like a great color to kind of even dull down this pink shade. I just put it on top. It's just a really pretty shade, and it's like this peachy pink neutral. It's pretty light, I'm not gonna lie, but I just really love it with a lip liner. It makes a really pretty nude lip, and you can use a little bit darker of a nude lip liner, lay that all over your lips, and then put this on top and kind of just put a little bit of it. And I mean, this will stay forever, so I really love that product. Okay, that's it. That's all I brought, and those are all my favorites. And I have to say, every single product that I packed and I used consistently that whole time, yeah, a lot of them are not new, but that's why I want to call this like all-time favorites, like tried and true. This is like all of my August. I pretty much wore my like starting lineup products, and they came through for me. Those products I will recommend over and over again. I've used them consistently, so when I'm showing you what I take on trips, those are, like I said, those are my starting lineup. So hopefully you guys enjoyed kind of seeing. I know it's a little bit different than my favorites, but I wanted to be honest because those are just the products that I've been using, and I feel like other things that were my favorites throughout the month I've already kind of included and talked about in other videos. So I wanted to just show this is the true story of what I've been using. So hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave down below some of your favorites this month, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.